Hello, thank you for coming to this tutorial on how to make an upcycled owl out of recycled or upcycled cardboard and newspaper, different kinds of paper. So what you need is some heavy cardboard. I have the corrugated cardboard that would come on from your packaging that you get. A pair of heavy duty scissors. Now, an adult's going to have to do this because it's very difficult for little ones and some adults even to cut cardboard, but you want to be able to have a good pair of scissors to do that. I have some lighter cardboard. This came off of the cereal box. And then I have various circles, and you can be any shape you want, but I just had a circle punch. So I just wanted various textures and colors. So I have some construction paper, I have tissue paper, I've got newspapers for the eyes, and I have magazine paper. This is going to be the feathers and decoration on my owl. You can also use feathers, scrap paper, wrapping paper, bubble wrap. The sky is the limit on how you want to decorate your owl. So primarily what we're going to do is just decorate the body and parts of the wing. I made my owl very small just so you can kind of get an understanding of what I'm talking about. So first what I did is you want to cut kind of a U shape out here, and then you cut a wide U shape up on top, and those are kind of, you know, like the horns of an owl. And then what I'm going to do is take my glue and I'm going to cover my cardboard with some glue, and then I'm going to start sticking stuff on it. So what I want to add on there is, in no particular order, I'm going to kind of layer it kind of like it would be its feathers. And again, you can do this with tissue, with wrapping paper, with newspaper. It's really kind of a fun exercise in how you can reuse different kinds of paper. Okay, and then what we're going to want to do is put on, I ran out of my other glue, so I'm going to use some of my school glue. So we're going to want to put his little wings on. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue onto my wings, and we're going to put them right about here. And it's okay if you overlap with what you just did. It kind of gives it that layered look. And I'm going to take some glue and put it on top of here. I'm going to layer even more with my other kinds of paper. It's an owl collage. So it's kind of made to look like, you know, his feathers, but also just kind of a cool way to use some leftover paper. Put one right there. Okay. And then what I'm going to use for the eyes, so owls have big expressive eyes. So I'm going to put some newspaper, some big newspaper circles here and here. Again, you want to just use some really good stick glue or some school glue. I ran out of stick glue, so I'm just using some school glue. And then I've got some buttons. So the buttons you can use for numerous things. You can use the buttons for his wings. What I'm going to use it for are his eyes. So I'm going to put hopefully a small dab here. I'm going to have to use up part of that for over here. All right, and then that's where we can put our buttons. And they don't have to match. It can be different colors of buttons. So then the last thing we want to do is do our wings. So you want to cover your wings with some sort of glue. Again, I'm using school glue only because I ran out of my stick glue and the lid of this one doesn't work. So I'm just going to spurt it on there with my finger, which is quite fun for little ones who like to get dirty. And then I'm going to cover my wings with just some tissue paper because I already have some cut and it makes a cool look. So we're going to go over here and we're going to finish my owl by putting some more glue over here. And then we put some more tissue. And again, remember, just put whatever kind of paper you want on here. You know, recycled magazines, newspaper, wrapping paper, bubble wrap, feathers, any kind of paper or texture that you want to add to your collage is really up to you. But the basics is to make a U out of the cardboard and a very wide U right here. Make some wings and then just decorate his body with any kind of wings and any kind of feathers that you want. So there is my owl, my collage owl made out of simple paper scraps that I had lying around.